Hi, so today is another series in my art of living. I'm going to be sharing my perspectives and my thoughts on plant medicine and earth molecules today. So I want to unpack this principle because it's really important in my journey and where I am today. So I think this concept is one of my guiding principles. So we're going to unpack that. So first and foremost, my perspective is that Earth is our mother. We live here in this planet. We are very much a part of this Earth system, and I believe that over time we've gotten away from those original ancient mechanisms and ways of being with Earth. And so now we're as a race and as beings, we're relearning that, and we're remembering things that maybe from past lives or passed down from ancient lineage and ancestors that we're now being exposed to once again. And so to me, I felt this, deep call to really start learning more about Earth and deepening my connection and healing my relationship with her through, being in nature, learning what it looks like to be respectful. I've always grown up, on land. I grew up as a young child in Montana, and I spent as a child all day outside. You couldn't get me out and off the land. And as I grew as an adult, I went through college and school and all those things and moving, I kind of lost touch with that, my inner child connection to Earth. I spent 8 hours a day outside. We were homeschooled, and so that really gave me an opportunity to just connect the land. And I had pets and animals, and I was really immersed myself as a young child. So I guess I'm on a journey of reconnecting with that inner child aspect of really being with nature and animals again, and but just in a more conscious, and I would say more from a spiritual perspective at this point. Like, that's how I'm viewing Earth right now. And so in one of the guiding principles, part of integration, part of our healing, part of our shifting, part of becoming, deeper, part of becoming just a better human, part of healing is part of being in nature is, integrating after we've had, an energetic session, water, being exposed to the elements. So I also believe in elemental work and energy alchemy through the elements. So that's another one of, these earth principles that we work with Mother Earth and her elements, water, fire, air and earth, and we work with those different elements as part of our transmutation process, because if we want to learn anything, we want to learn it from nature. So, Earth is our mother. We're reconnecting, remembering what that looks like in a deep way. We're learning through her elements, and we're learning how to transmute energies. Trees are one of my favorite examples of how, as a collective consciousness, they work together. They grow together, they help heal each other. So, in my 5-week journey and in this journey, Earth is so much a part of my daily life and what I do to help alchemize my energy. Some days I just faceplant on Gaia and just be like, take this from me today, like it's too much. And she can help. The sun. So I believe that the sun element is a very important process of energy alchemy, of self-mastery, is to be able to hold more light, to be able to work with the sun. I don't wear sunglasses. I don't wear sunscreen. I allow the sun to fully, connect with me. I sun gaze. I fully look at the sun, and I allow myself to receive the codes. I believe that the sun grows plants. I believe that it grows, this planet. I believe it cures it. It alchemizes things. So we can learn from the sun as it exists in nature. So I believe in the elements. I work with them. So, I guide people back to nature. I use nature examples. I learn from nature. I consider her my teacher more than anybody else. She is the number one teacher. If you want to learn anything about anything, go to her. She's the main one. So that's where I've spent my time learning, is through plants and nature and meditation and just being in it and hearing it and seeing with it. So, that is a guiding principle. So if you work with me, you're going to work with the elements. If we work together, I'm always going to be saying, look at nature. What is nature doing? And I think all of us, if that's something you resonate with, is to go do it as well. Spend time in the elements, in water. Each of them have such a powerful component to give us. So I share a lot of my elemental techniques and things that I do in my 5-week journey, and I definitely encourage people and recommend to start doing that. So that's the basic level there, is really tuning in to Earth in this way. I believe in stars. I believe in the power that they hold. Stargazing, looking up at the sky. I think that is so important. These are just basic things that we forget to do, but stargazing and really seeing what the elements are. I don't really work with the moon energy as much. The moon is there. The only thing that I share about the moon is that really that represents maybe deeper, darker subconscious truths, and really looking at the shadow aspect of ourself. I don't really channel or harness the energy of the moon right now, but doesn't mean that it doesn't bring up things that are important to understand along our journey. So I'm going to be more on the sun energy side, but it's important to know that that has its presence. And I try to channel, the energy of growth, of expansion. Doesn't mean that the shadow's not going to show up, and the subconscious is very much a part of our journey and looking at that. So those are kind of my perspectives on just Earth as a big consciousness. So what really led to my new Earth light work, my new Earth concept, basically everything that we've created in our empire and our ecosystem is new Earth. So what I believe is that basically we have a set of programs and structures that the old Earth was founded on, and now we're in this remembrance journey of kind of going back to a place where Earth is the place that we believe her to be in our hearts, which is just this place of abundance, of healing, where poverty, suffering, and all of these things become more obsolete. I believe that is done through people transforming their lives. When they start being more peaceful, more loving, more kind, inward. This is how we're going to shift the planet into being a better place. The more people that are affected by this, the more people that are changed, the more people that are living in alignment with her and her Earth, then the better the planet becomes. And so why I feel that this work is so important is because everybody matters in this journey to the new Earth. I believe the new Earth is created from our hearts, and that we co-create with Mother Earth, that we are co-creating with her and her mission to heal and to shift because of how the planet is now. So I consider her an ally in this process where we work together, and she works through us and we work through her. And so it's a very symbiotic, connected relationship that we're regaining with one another. And so the new Earth is about all of us joining. And so I created the New Earth Sanctuary, which is my nonprofit organization for plant medicine and spiritual retreats. But it's really based off this concept of us regaining a relationship and learning from her again from the ground zero, and just leaving all other things aside and just going down to basics. This isn't even a spiritual thing. It's just about where we are, where we live, and becoming conscious of that and really engaging with it. So this is a very powerful concept for me. And so I believe in helping more people achieve the new Earth in their lives, whatever that looks like. Being on land, helping other people get to land. A lot of our classes and things that we teach in person are all on the land. We breathe on the land. We connect, we dance, we meditate, and everything is really done outside. So that is a huge passion of mine and a belief that we are coming back into this beautiful relationship. I believe in the new Earth avatar, where, we've all seen the Avatar movie. I believe that really exists. I've seen it in many different fashions and ways. And so, we are going into a place like that by this inner work and energy alchemy that we're all committing to become better versions of ourselves. So the work that we do individually is so, so important to me. And that is why I've dedicated my life, and my path is just to becoming a beautiful person on earth, creating art with Mother Earth, creating beautiful life with her, and learning how that, and it's a long process of understanding how unconscious I've been to becoming conscious again. I remember, in my young adult years, not even really caring about this. And so just healing that and regaining that relationship through all that we're doing. So that is my new earth concept, and which is why I'm sharing all of my journey and what I believe. This is what I live by every day. This is what I'm continuing to structure and frame my life, my dream life around, and, believing that this world can be a better place by the work that we do on ourselves and the energy that we're transmuting. And ultimately, we're affecting this planet. And so it really feels good and fulfilling to give back to this beautiful place that we get to, see every day, the magic that we're seeing every day when we go out and we see the birds and the airs and the sky and the stars and the trees, and we're soaking all this beauty up. And now we can partake by becoming beautiful and becoming the best beautiful version of ourselves and contributing to this place. So that is level 1, which is the foundation of everything that I do. And when I work with the earth elements. So let's talk about plant medicine, psychedelics, and the molecules of earth. So I believe that the earth has many, many consciousness. She's a very vast, large thing. And we've been so blessed to be able to partake in some of those molecules and to participate in her medicine. I believe that is a gift from her. I don't think it is off limits to anyone. I think everyone should be able to have fun with her, to enjoy her, to learn from her. So when we do plant medicine, we, from our standpoint, believe from the New Earth Sanctuary perspective, I believe that we are tapping into a unified collective conscious of Mother Earth to learn, to shift, to heal, to expand, to understand from her perspective how we can be better humans, how we can shift our energies and shift out of this old matrix, this old system, this old energy system, old ways of being. And so when we do this with the intention of the heart from this standpoint of joining in this consciousness to understand what's the real magic that maybe we've strayed away from, and how do we get back to this? So this is the premise of all the work that I do in the plant medicine world. And so, I've had the opportunity to have many journeys with her in terms of ayahuasca and psilocybin, cacao, hape, so many different ways to explore the plant molecules. And doing this in a conscious, beautiful way. So 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago, I've had my first ayahuasca journey with her in Sedona, Arizona. And at that point, that's when I really had my earth awakening, I would say my earth remembrance and my cosmic remembrance. And so that was just a beautiful time and really started my journey with her. She showed me quite a bit in the first night, and just that began our relationship with that consciousness. So I believe that these plants act as messengers, guides, teachers, healers. They share many, many ancient indigenous healing components that I believe that each human in the right time and space should have access to, and in the appropriate way. So these molecules, these energies, this consciousness has the ability to shift our world into other worlds. And so very much part of the new earth is understanding how we can do that. And I believe that the plants will show us how we can shift and evolve and to play an important role in the new earth concept. So, I host ceremonies, I host retreats for the purpose of this, to expand in this knowledge, and to respectfully regain our relationship with Mother Earth. Psilocybin has been a beautiful component of my awakening, and to open me up into different neural patterns, to open me up to different perspectives, to enlarge my view of the world, to show some of the deeper dimensions that I believe exist here on Earth, to see some of the colors and the fireworks that are behind all this stuff that we can't see. So a big point of reconnecting with Earth, I believe, is opening the third eye. The third eye is kind of the eye behind what we see. It's the spiritual realm. It's the connection to energies, dimensions. It helps us with our intuition. It helps us see the spirit world, which a lot of Earth is very spiritual.